Hello, the game has started. It's me to go first. I have a fairly balanced rack, but I don't think I have a bingo here. I could play voted for 26. Or just a short word for 12. Voted takes OUT in front, outvoted. What about vold? That looks better for 26. Draw the F and the B, so not ideal. Okay, opponent does bingo there. So I'll be looking to try bingo back myself, but just not seeing a bingo here, even with that E. I have the file component and the BE prefix. The O possibly also a useful floater. Not seeing a play there. I don't have a play incorporating both the F and the B, I don't think, across onto the strip, but felt looks fine for 43. I draw the Z, and a pity I don't have an O, otherwise I would have got dual direction from G7 across. That's not gonna happen. But what about yes here? That looks pretty good and not a bad rack leave. Has opponent created any other openings? No, he hasn't. Yes for 54. Okay, that's a pretty balanced rack there. Beanies and phase. So that currently does play in row 11 as well as row 10. Okay, opponent scores 34. Is Beanies best in this position? Yes, I'd say it is, because the word gets doubled. Beaniest, beanie, beanier, beaniest. No, beaniest. No, there's no beaniest. Beanies. Just looking at this D, if there's a play onto the D. Not seeing it. Tutorial onto an L. Oh no, I've got two R's, not two T's. So I thought that L would have been perfect. Tutorial, no good. I have the out prefix. That doesn't seem to be of much use. And I have the auto prefix as well, so I could perhaps play auto. No, not with two R's and the I, so that's not going to work. Just looking at other options here. So not seeing much else what to do. Okay, so I'd want to be getting rid of possibly the OUR. And I have the oid prefix as well, so don't discount that. That's sometimes there are some interesting oid words, but not seeing a word ending in oid from this rack. What about riot? For 20, don't like the rack leave. OUR is what I want to get rid of. And no, not seeing a viator is an option. RU, not a terrible leave, but not seeing. It doesn't give much back to opponent, this play. So viator for 18. Okay, I have the AUGH ending, so I have laugh. Not seeing a bingo from this lot. Just looking at these floaters at the end here. Maybe a word ending. Nah, just not seeing it. AUGHT. What about just UH here? Not a bad rack leave. Not a very bingo friendly board at the moment, the way it stands. I suppose bingo's ending in ER would be, or AR, OR. That's probably, and then the T, of course, those two lanes most useful. But UH does take out the D, and since I have a small lead, I might be looking to preserve that lead. What about a play of rig and nog? Not a terrible option. Fairly balanced rack leave, scores okay. What about how many A's to come? 2, 4, 5, 4 I's. Might still want to play the I. Double A far easier to manage than double I on your rack. So even though there's more. Okay, opponent plays Axel and provides a spot for laugh. 38. A gerine onto an E. 76. That looks like it might remain available, and it does. Any bingo ending in ED? Reagenic onto a C. No C's available. Grainier onto an R. Now, do I play a Gerine for 76, giving back possibly a 60 or 70 point play with a Q or the J onto this A? That's 76, or do I just... Oh, sorry, it's up here. I thought I had geranial for a moment onto the L. No. Let's have a look at Grainia for 65. 9 fewer points, but it doesn't give back. It provides a few floaters, but yeah, I think I'm going to play the more conservative position. Grainia for 65. Okay, I draw some O's and a U. I have out prefix, or the out component of a word. Opponent plays Jack. Okay, so he might have had a big J play there. Do I have a V play ending in an E? That would be a 6-letter word. That would really take out these 2 lanes. 3 lanes, actually. Not seeing a 6-letter V play. That begins with a V. Do I take out the G? How useful is that? Well, it's only going to be a face value bingo, so it doesn't represent a massive danger. I have nothing for going after AH. Maybe just VOE here. 12 balances the rack, and it kills 3 bingo lanes. Happy with that? Okay, what do I have here? This looks pretty close to a bingo. Again, the out component. Outrange through an R. I have the AGE ending. And the un prefix. Not seeing anything. Still nothing for going. Oh, I do have the A actually, so I have How many T's to come? None. 3 N's, so I'll go with gan. Get rid of an N. Counted, but no place for it. Unless opponent provides an opening. No opening provided. And the G doesn't go well with the C, so not seeing a play there. Eight vowels, 9 consonants, pretty balanced. Cell plays there, but not much else. Actually, I might play cell there because this rack goes better with a G than the rack while it had the C. Not really, actually. Co-ed, just keep scoring. 23. Oh, I don't like the leave. Bruted and cod. Seems fine. Out range. Okay, I do have a bingo. Bruted doesn't take anything. Will opponent take that spot? I think Auto Jenny might be good. Although I'm not sure of that. Outrange definitely is. Any other bingo lanes that I've overlooked? Something ending in OF. Very unlikely. But not impossible. Yeah, outrange still available. Outrange for 60. And I'll draw a fairly balanced last 4. So I should be going out. Moin and mun. Looks okay. Oh, not moin. Mino. So that was the end of the game. Thank my opponent. 471 to 357. Let's have a look at what we missed. And it was me to go first. Vaulted was good for 28. Vold for 26. Yeah, not much in it. But I guess vaulted slightly better. Railbird for 77. Ah, nice. On to the D from the top there. Railbird. Laria was okay. That's a bingo. Felt scored 43, so I managed to take the sting out of the bingo a bit. And it was a decent rack leave. BIN. U for 28. OSTT, but for 5 points fewer, TOEI at 7G, just across the top here, leaves EST, which is a very strong 3-letter set, probably the best outside of the blank. Bizones for 72. Wow, never even considered the double-double. Very nice. That's a bingo score. So that was a miss. Yes scored 54 by zones. Okay. Coyotes for 48 was best at E5. Going again the double-double. And a bit tricky to spot though with the YO. Sotted for 34. Yeah, that seems okay. Sotted. News. Beanies for 77 at 11F was my play, and then also at 10A. Beanies. I did consider that position as well. Chori for 40. Wow. That's very nice. CH, getting the H tripled and the C there. So, yeah, that would have been a nice score. Chori for 40. I went with... Oh, sorry, this was opponent's rack. I'm getting mixed up. So, opponent had Chori. He went with Row for 23. Ureo for 20. Okay, underneath Ureo, very nice. Perfect rack leave from that rack. And a 20-point score, so nothing wrong with that play. Viator was 18. Yeah, so not much in those. Fix for 59, wow. At 13G, that was... nice, under row. Fix there. So 59 points. Opponent went with Axel for 27, and then Laugh Seems Fine for 38. Frap for 17 was best. Agerine for 76. I didn't want to play that, and for reasons previously stated, leaving the A above the triple, it gives back a 40 to 50 point play if opponent has, a half decent rack with some heavy scoring tiles. So I sacrificed a little bit of score, and actually it was 11 points, but I still feel that it was the wiser move. As it happens, opponent didn't have as flexible a rack as I thought, but still doesn't detract from the logic of mitigating the danger. So Jack for 34, opponent had Rick for 50 at 13C. Wow, look at that. Beautiful play. Rick making Irk. So really nice play there, sorting the rack out as best as could be expected from that starting position. Rick, okay, Jack was played, and then unrove for 24 through the R, making ERE. That's quite nice too, actually, although it did create a bingo lane for the S hook, and also the other V had been played. So unrove was nice, I do like it. But Vo killed 3 bingo lanes, so I was quite happy about that, because theoretically this lane 13, column 13, or row 13, could have been a bingo lane, a word like insolent or something like that, but definitely took out 2 very valuable ones. As it happens, opponent didn't have a great rack at that stage. Ergon for 32, 13C for opponent. Brute and Ergon. So this bottom left quadrant, some good plays available, which we both overlooked. And I'll just have a look at this. That that was almost outrange, but I needed the R for that one. So Gan seems fine for 23. And then Enso for 42 at 14B. Viator and getting the W tripled. Enso. Huge score. So that would have been nice, but opponent kept it tight. Cod seems best for 31 here. No bingos. And then Chins for 44 was opponents. That seems okay. Outrange for 60. And Mead. Was Mead best here or... Damp. Across onto the O for 43. And opponent played Mead for 37. Not far off. And then Mino best for 14. So that was the end of the game. Pretty good one, I thought. A few misses as usual, but an enjoyable one. Hope you enjoyed watching that game, and I will see you next time.